Since the first telenovela, Senda Prohibida, was broadcasted in 1958, according to La Telenovela Mexicana, telenovelas have been a hit around the world. They have been translated and subtitled to dozens of languages, and adapted to fit cultures as different as Israel, Russia, and the United States, according to Romancing the Globe. What is so appealing about telenovelas? According to the article Trayectoria de la Telenovela Latinoamericana, Lo cotidiano is one of the qualities that explains the success of telenovelas. Telenovelas appeal to the viewers because of the connection they feel with the show. It is not simply actors and actresses playing roles off in some distant place, but characters who come to life in a familiar culture, the culture of the audience. Keeping this idea in mind, we decided to set our telenovela, Religion del Amor, in a culture that is very unique, a place that holds a special place in our hearts, and the hearts of our audience, Benedictine College. Benedictine College is a culture within itself. Although Religion del Amor created more melodrama than strictly realistic, it is a telenovela after all. BC is a place where parties and daily mass exist side by side, where a guy and a girl sitting together at mass then heading to brunch afterwards could, and does, definitely start a rumor that they are dating. It is a place where homework is procrastinated, rosaries are prayed, and people complain constantly of cafeteria food. Our team took what we knew of BC and what we had learned over the first half of the semester about telenovelas and created Religion del Amor, a place where BC culture met soap opera. It was amazing to mix the characteristics of telenovelas with our home, write it into a script, and watch it come to life through the months of production in the final product presented on Tuesday. According to page 73 of La Telenovela Mexicana, Lo cotidiano is where vemos a los personajes vivir en el mundo real. Comen, se bañan, trabajan, van a la escuela, se enamoran y sufren. Benedictine College isn't quite the real world. We're all aware we live in a bit of a bubble. However, we took what is real world to us. Classes, teachers, going to the Haverty, walking up the Raven Walk, going to the Calf and Benedetto's, praying rosaries, visiting the grotto, going to the lookout, and walking past Our Lady of Grace in the quad, and incorporated these aspects of our life into Religion del Amor. When Dolores and Lucio plot to ruin Maria's and Juan Pablo's lives, they go to the Haverty. Juan Pablo and Maria pray at the grotto and in Our Lady of Guadalupe's chapel. Juan Pablo talks to Dolores by Our Lady of Grace's fountain and at the foot of the Raven Walk. These are real places that we go to every day. It is part of Lo cotidiano of Religion del Amor because it's part of the everyday lives of our audience, Benedictine College students. Another aspect of Benedictine is the smallness of this college. There are less than 2,000 students in a small town of about 10,000 people. We all know how small BC is. But how does this affect the telenovela? Well, if you ask anyone who's ever lived in a small town, they'll be the first to assure you that living in a small community equals everyone knowing everyone else's business. Benedictine College is the perfect setting for rumors to flourish, and of course, el secreto or la mentira is a very popular aspect of a telenovela, according to page 105 on La Telenovela Mexicana. Our team decided to take this information and create our plot around a rumor that began fairly innocently. Lupe telling Escolástica that she saw Maria sitting with Juan Pablo. However, like things tend to do, this conversation turned into a rumor that went around the school and got turned into an even bigger rumor that spiraled out of control, as seen visually in the scene where each character runs to another to tell the secret, filmed through Westerman, the stairs, and in front of the student union. After writing, filming, and producing Religion del Amor, it is hard to express how much I have learned in this class, about telenovelas, Benedictine College, and my group members. Taking notes about Lo cotidiano we have seen in telenovela clips is very different than realizing how much of a telenovela is about the little things. Lo cotidiano is incorporated into every aspect of the telenovela, especially the settings in which we filmed. Setting our telenovela at Benedictine College affected much more than where we turned on and off the camera. It affected every aspect of our telenovela, from the plot we used, the characters, the audience, and more. Benedictine College isn't just a place, it's a culture. After taking part of Religion del Amor, I understand the culture of telenovelas and the culture of BC more. I also know my group members more. Other than Andy and Clarissa, I hadn't met a single one of my group members before starting this class. Now, I'm reluctant to admit it is the end of the year, because it means that many of them will be leaving to enter the real world. Each member brought a unique perspective to the group, their own Spanish dialect, and assisted wholeheartedly. So, at the end of this reflection, I just want to say, thank you for everything, God bless, and good luck with your grandes planes después de la graduación.